Hello, everybody. It's Friday. Dave Neal here, stand-up comic, host of Bachelor Nation News. And we have Bekah Martinez Gofundme exposed, an expose over the Gofundme where she's trying to raise money to buy a home. We're going to look into this right now. Stick around to the end of the video. Don't jump to conclusions. We'll get into it. Follow me on Instagram at dneals. And if you want to join the private membership-only community, go to patreon.com/DaveNeal. And you can watch the behind-the-scenes live stream I do all day long, nearly every day. We do at least 8 to 10 hours a week here. It's well worth the money if you work from home or bored or you need some companionship. We got it in the comment section. So let's get right into it. Here's what Bekah posted. I can't believe I'm writing this, but we found our dream home and we need your help. You may be thinking, what? I know it sounds crazy, but we thought, why not ask this beautiful group of people for support on our family's journey? We're looking to raise money for a down payment on this gorgeous, one-of-a-kind home. It just feels right. We're confident that 4,200 square feet is a great size for our growing family. We've never been one to keep up with the Joneses, so this humble space feels like the perfect fit. I feel like this is exactly why I've cultivated this community. I can be vulnerable about our needs as a family, and I know that you all will be supportive, both emotionally and financially. GoFundMe link in the bio. Any bit helps. So count your pennies, everyone out there, and get ready to donate to this bio. Here it is, April Fools, folks. Instead, I'm matching donations to Habitat for Humanity. That's right, you got duped. Bekah did it, one of the greatest April Fool's pranks of all time. And she's also raised money, which makes it an even better prank. $56.95 she's raised so far from people. It says, April Fools, did y'all really think I was enough of a hot mess? Yes. To try to get people to pay for our house? All right, now that the fun's over, let's get serious and raise some money for folks in need. We'll be matching up to $10,000 in donations to Habitat. Oh, somebody's getting ready to do their taxes, a little charitable donation there. Good for you. Yeah, so they're going to match up to $10,000 that you guys donate. So it's funny. It's a perfect April Fool's prank. She goes, did you really think that I would? And everyone's like, yeah, that's why it worked, because we thought you would do this. Right, folks? So there it is. Of course, we're going to play some of the comments that she's received because of this. It's Kendall Long says, I'll be making a sizable donation. People are saying, proud of you. My bank account, Jamie says, my bank account is 100% open to you and anything you need. Just in awe of you. Now, of course, she's going to receive some hate from that. So let's go all the way back to the hate she's receiving. And I have to tell you something. We really do live in a society where reading comprehension is at the worst it's ever been. We get our news from headlines and we don't even read the story. And this happens all the time. And I will get comments on this video right now saying, oh my gosh, she's the worst, blah, 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 dee, 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 boop, 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 boop. And it's like, listen, you jabroni, it's April 1st, 2022. It's April Fool's Day. And I personally don't like April Fools. I'm not a curmudgeon with it. I'm just like, do it if you want. Got me, whatever. But I do love a good one when it's pulled off. So Ari is not going to help with this house. We know he uses PPP loan money on avocados already, but hopefully she got a donation from Lauren, which is Ari's wife. So anyway, here it is. Here's some comments of what people said. So she obviously poked us. Yikes, I'm a big fan, but asking for money for you to buy a house is a big no. And then I love her comments here. She didn't give it away. She goes, well, as you can see in the GoFundMe, some people actually care about our family's future. Just great. I will gladly help support. Are people not thinking about the content that will happen? Selfish on their part. So some people are actually going to support. How are you going to be Instagram famous asking for down payment money? Fake, unfollowed. Honestly, just please read the whole GoFundMe page. There's a lot you don't know about what we're going through. So she did a really good job of pulling this off and not selling it too easily. Wow, reading the GoFundMe description was powerful. I knew there was a good reason to check it out. So impressed, Bekah. Never judge a book by its cover. This is so brave of you. Never be afraid to ask for help. Beautiful home. Your vulnerability is appreciated and supported. Haters can never stop us. Thank you for the beautiful shots. And of course, they're in front of a home that's not theirs. These are, not to mention in Los Angeles, this is an easy $10 million home. It's not that people don't respect what you're going through. It's just that do you guys like this accent that I get into when I play a Karen. It's just that it seems small-minded to not recognize that most of the country is going through a lot right now, and those of us that don't benefit from having such a powerful platform and voice certainly don't have the ability to ask what you're asking or reach the number of people you're reaching. Also, calling 4,000 feet humble living is insane, and also accusing people who think that is wrong of not caring about yourself and your family is also wild. My friends aren't offering to help me buy a house. She spelled buy wrong. Don't think that means they care about me any less. I just have to learn to live a life just the same as the next person. I definitely feel for you guys, but maybe don't have such a selfish worldview. Love it. Love it. Love it. After reading the GoFundMe, it actually makes sense. If I was in this situation, I would do the same. Your resilience speaks volumes. So brave. Oh gosh, this is great. I really feel like the GoFundMe explained where you're coming from. Thank you for being so vulnerable. I had no idea. I just thank you for all the kind words. It's so hard asking for help, and you feeling like this is a safe place means so much as a constant follower. Screw the haters. Keep doing you. Wow. Bravo Historian is attacking me for being vulnerable. Not cool. So of course, Bravo Historian said an ex-Bachelor contestant is asking for people to help pay for the down payment via GoFundMe on their dream home. Are you effing kidding me? Read the story. You know what? Most people get their news from headlines, and most journalists don't write the headlines. The editors do. I really do think we need some sort of like tribunal that rates news organizations based on the validity of their headlines. Because the problem is sometimes a headline is partially true, but it doesn't tell the full story. Anyway, I digress. Here we go. Really sad of you truly to take advantage of all your followers. Your content isn't equal to us paying for your house, LMAO. Not offering money also isn't equal to paying to people not caring about your family. I hope the majority of your followers are like this instead of digging into their pockets for a stranger who is famous and won't even know their names. LMAO. So sad. In case you missed it, the GoFundMe says April Fools in very large letters, and I'm trying to raise donations. So clearly, finally, she kind of gave in. Girl, beautiful home, but come on, 98% of the country can't afford to live in a house. By the way, the fact that 98% of the country can't afford to live in a house just goes to show that our country has so many troubling issues. It really does. Our country has, the minimum wage hasn't gone. Don't get me started on, I'll get into it. The minimum wage hasn't gone up in how long? You know what I mean? But we have Amazon workers are starting to unionize. We're starting to come together and realize we need work reform. We need to work for jobs that can fund our lives, right? Not make our lives our jobs, right? That's why people aren't going back to jobs they hated, because they're like, why? Just so a billionaire can go build a penis-shaped rocket and shoot it into the moon? Get out of here, Bezos, right? I'll gladly pay more money for my dumb stuff. And again, the people that are living on the line saying, well, we can't afford to pay more money for our stuff. That's because you're getting robbed. You're not getting paid your true value. Build equity in yourself. All right. So she says, happy first, y'all, and remember to brush up on reading comprehension. Oh, we should, honestly, Bekah, make one of these every week. April 1st is the only day where we get to sort of play into that sort of culture of lying through headlines, and then people maybe get a little weary next time they read something. Everybody should be reading headlines with a suspicious eye and going, let me check the source on this one. Every single article you read. Now, other people still don't get it. Not being vulnerable, you manipulative B. WTF, your mindset is effed. She says, click the GoFundMe, you fool. And she goes, you're a fool, disgusting. And then Bekah goes, dude, just click. Everyone is going through stuff, not begging thousands for money. Click the link. Just trust me, you're going to want to see it. Then it's a kissy face. And then Bekah goes, did you click it? And she goes, you're literally a joke. It's so sad. It's April Fool's Day. It is a joke. Trying to raise $20,000 for their organization. And then when I explained it to her, she left me on scene and unfollowed. I'm sorry, but my petty heart has just had the most wonderful morning ever. And y'all are really raising some serious cash for a great cause. Win-win. Bekah Martinez was built for April 1st. This is so great. She says, I turned off the comments for a hot minute because I wanted to dupe more people, and so they started coming for my last reel. This really, really makes me devilishly happy. I am truly the worst, but not so bad that I would ever ask strangers to pay for a down payment on a big-ass house out of the budget. I also want a massive house. If I create a GoFundMe, will you give me money? It just seems a bit crazy for oh gosh. So there they are. This isn't my first rodeo. Baby vape was a big hit in 2020. Oh, this is so good. Can we get real for a second? Whenever you see someone say, can we get real for a second? It's either April Fool's Day or it's a mom trying to sell you part of her pyramid scream. I'm a pyramid scheme. I'm a busy mom who doesn't always have limitless time. So she created Baby Vape, which is classic. And it started with Fit Baby Tea with 2-month-old Ruth. Hey guys, so I'm so excited to tell you about this new product that's really a game changer. Fit Baby Tea. Just love it. Last year's tan BB cream was kind of a dud, so I decided to pivot to the out of touch influencer family theme. So last year she came up with tan baby, a baby bronzing cream right there. And let's go to our final one.
Seriousness, I have not been having a good week, but I have been planning out this April Fool's joke for months. I have not been able to wait to post it, and it did not disappoint me. April Fool's Day was my favorite as a kid, like my absolute favorite. I loved playing pranks on my family. One time I set back all the clocks like 2 hours. So everyone, and that was before people had iPhones, so everyone thought they were running late to everything, and then we got there like 2 hours early. It was awesome. A lot of other great pranks I did, but now I can prank 500,000 people.
Good for her. Hey, good for her, right? And of course, like with that house, I mean, this is the type of house you buy, and you need expensive birds if you own a house like this, right? You just need one of them parrots in the back. April Fools, you know what I mean? Just kind of always for, And then our final April Fools here, we have Kels Johns. You're looking at your next guest host for Bachelor in Paradise 2022. Breaking news. After weeks of callbacks, I'm so thrilled to announce I'll be on the beaches of Mexico in a few months to be a guest host on an episode. My response, I just purchased my flight. I'm doing episode 3. What ep are you? Congrats. She says, I'm episode 3 too. Looks like they're pairing us together. And I said, dope. I'll bring extra crab spray. And I actually got a comment from some people congratulating me. This is just, goes to show how nice audience is. Jess said, let's see if I can find this comment. Where did Jess's comment go? I might have lost it. Let's see if we can find Jess's comment here. It might be gone now. I don't know. She was just congratulating us so much. Although I do think Kelly and myself would make great co-hosts. She says, so glad they finally listened to their audience and gave us what we wanted. A season full of our favorite commentators as hosts. Can't wait to see you, Justin Takes the Bachelor fan, taking more as our guest host. That's right, folks. You heard it here first. Let me tell you something. Bachelor can't afford me. Unless they want to ship me off into a barge where I kind of wait out in a pirate ship like Land Ho, like, Bachelor recap, coming at you from the, the beaches of Salicito, whatever it's called. Anyway, let me know what you guys think about all this. I love a good April Fool's and love the energy to pull it off. We'll be right back. More content coming your way. Join the live stream. It's happening right now. Patreon.com/Dave Neal. Bye, everybody.